Good Saturday, everyone. Looking at our weather map for today, we see mostly sunny skies for Tennessee and Kentucky as high pressure over Wisconsin kind of builds in from the north, bringing in drier air and cool northerly breezes. Such is not the case, though, for folks to our south. Once again, another day of strong to severe thunderstorms stretching from Colorado all the way down to Florida. Damaging winds, large hail, isolated tornadoes, flash flooding once again today. So an unusual weather pattern that has developed for those folks. This is the rain we thought we might be getting at this time. I guess it's about a week ago when I was looking at this and it looked like this would all be farther to the north. I think we will take our dry weather over what they've had to deal with in the deep south this week. That has just been rough stuff. Elsewhere across the country, we see some unsettled weather across New England and some unsettled weather across the northwest, where even some cold air is causing some snowflakes to fall over portions of Idaho. Looking at our 5-day forecast, just a 10% chance for an isolated, very isolated lone storm today and tomorrow. When we get temperatures in the 80s on the plateau and just a little bit of humidity, a little bit more humidity tomorrow than today, you just can't rule out that isolated storm chance. By Sunday night, though, things start to change. The pattern begins to evolve into more of an unsettled pattern as all of that activity that's been out to our west sort of starts shifting eastward, but it doesn't quite maintain the intensity that it's had out there. So we could still see some strong to severe thunderstorms Sunday night into Monday or even Tuesday and Wednesday. But widespread severe weather is not expected. It's just that any storm that does develop, you know how the drill in the summertime, any storm that develops, it's going to have frequent cloud to ground lightning. It could have some heavy downpours, some small hail, and some gusty winds that can become damaging briefly, as you know how it goes. So 70% chance for rain on Monday, Tuesday, and I've got my 70% chance of rain lasting until Wednesday. Others don't. But an upper level low looks like it's going to kind of stall it over the southeast. And we usually get some pretty good coverage of showers and thunderstorms on the plateau from such a situation. So that's why I kept my rain chances elevated through Wednesday. Overnight, the chances for thunderstorms kind of drops off as we get a little cooler, a little more stable. So dropping down about 50% each night, dropping down to 30% by Wednesday night. And looking at the tropics, it looks like we're about to have a storm. Got a disturbance coming off the African coastline, and this is the 5-day outlook for this. Tropics, they move slow. But by the end of that 5th day, it certainly looks like we could have a tropical storm out in the Atlantic. And where it goes from there, nobody knows at this point. So we'll just keep tracking it. There's plenty of time to track that. So even a week from now, we'll still be talking about it being out in the ocean. So just something to sort of keep in mind. On this day in 1859, hot Santa Ana winds in Southern California were so hot they roasted fruit on one side at Santa Barbara. And in 1882, a tornado traveled more than 200 miles across the state of Iowa, killing 130 people. Touched down 90 miles west of Grinnell and struck the town and college around sunset. That killed 60 people, causing more than $500,000 in damage. It traveled at 60 miles an hour to Mount Pleasant, getting there about 11 p.m., causing another $500,000 in damage. So a rough weather day for Iowa on this day in 1882. You folks have a wonderful Saturday, and keep looking up for more weather information and to keep up with all the crazy plateau weather. Just keep coming back to meteorologistmark.com.